Okay, we're looking at confidence intervals for p hat. So just as a reminder, p is your population proportion. This is the actual true percentage of something. And p hat is your sample proportion. For example, in this question here, you've got 40 students who are using lo-fi music to help them study. And that's out of a sample of 70. So p hat would be 40 out of 70. This is 4 out of 7. And if we really want an approximate for that, we could do that. This is about 57%. Okay, so with that being 57%, the way we could interpret that is 57% of people in our survey use this lo-fi music to help them study. That does not mean that 50% of all students do that. And that's just based on our survey. So you might expect the true number to be, I don't know, 50, 60, maybe 70%. Let's find out. So we're going to do a 95% confidence interval. Now, this video assumes that you've seen this for continuous variables, but just really quickly, it's our best guess at what the true proportion actually is. So if we go into stats and we want to go into interval for interval, Z, and then one prop for proportion, 0.95, X was our 40 students and 70. And then we're going to do that. So the lower would be 0.455. And our upper will be 0.687. Okay, so how do we interpret this? We can interpret this as like, you don't actually have to write this when you do a question, but we are 95% confident that the true proportion of students that use lo-fi to help study lies between those two numbers. So between 45% and 69%. Okay. So yeah, that's basically a range which gives us a guess at what the proportion actually is. And just as a quick reminder, if you want to be more confident, like 99% confident, you have to include more possibilities. So this range here would be wider, for example. Okay, a reporter then claims that the majority of students use lo-fi to help them study. Now, by majority, what that word means is 50% or over. I guess majority would be greater than 50%. We cannot support or reject this claim as 0.5 lies in the confidence interval. We cannot support or reject this claim at the 95% level. Okay, so basically the reason for this is if we've got a number line and we put our confidence interval on it, so here's 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, and 0.7. Okay, 0.45 is where the confidence interval starts, so it's about there, and it goes up to 0.68. So this is our confidence interval, and that's where we're guessing P is going to be. By the way, P hat was right in the middle, right there. Now, P could be anywhere in this confidence interval. They are claiming that P is greater than that value, which may not be true, because P could be there, or it could be here. So it could be lower or higher than that value. We just don't know. So we cannot support or reject the claim. Now, if they were claiming that over 40%, then that would be fine. It's just 50 lies in the confidence interval.